Hey guys, thank you for joining in. So, this is gonna be a quick energy check in. I've already pulled out the cards, and this is the Divine Masculine section, this is the Divine Feminine section, this is the connecting energies. So, let's quickly get started with the Divine Masculines. So, the Divine Masculine, this is his current energies. So, first, the Divine Masculine is in his power. So, he knows what he wants to do, and he has a lot of clarity. He has taken all the responsibilities. He's feeling ready to turn his wheels towards his divine feminine. He he wants to end all the delays and move forward, but he's if we see this card, he's waiting over something. Even though he's looking at wanting to turn the wheel towards his feminine, having his feminine on his mind, he is still waiting over something. So he feels like there is still some growth that needs to be done before he takes this action towards his divine feminine. So it may not be the divine feminine side. It can be his own growth that he's waiting. So he feels that pull to move towards his feminine. So let's see his current feelings towards the divine feminine. So first card is Six of Pentacles. So he definitely wants to have that equal give and take between him and the divine feminine. But he's not feeling grounded at this point in time. So even though he wants to give this equal give and take, there is something that he's purging, which is really holding him back from giving the Six of Pentacles, the equal give and take. I feel like he's closing some sort of karmic cycles, karmic lessons, so he can come forward with communication. We have Eight of Wands in reverse. So even though he wants to move forward, he doesn't feel ready to communicate. He doesn't feel like opening himself up at this point in time. So let's see what is shifting for the divine masculines. We've got the moon, we've got Three of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So with the moon card, I feel like there is a lot of clarity that's coming in, and why he broke his feminine's heart, or why I also feel like for some of the divine masculines, it's more to do with his getting clarity as to why he feels that intense pull towards his divine feminine. So I'm also getting that there's a lot of feelings that are gone unexpressed within the divine masculine towards his divine feminine, which is giving him a lot of pain in his heart chakra, which is really torturing him to communicate. So what is shifting is, the unclarity, feeling like blindfolded. His suffering is all ending, and he's trying to be more in a grounded state, and trying to see things from a higher perspective. So he's trying to be optimistic. Even I also feel like there is some ego that's coming up and telling him that the divine feminine might reject, but he's trying to be optimistic and grounded as possible. So bottom of the deck for the divine masculine is the King of Pentacles. So all of this is helping him to move forward to his divine feminine with the offer of love. It's really amazing to see him in the emperor energy at this point in time. So below King of Pentacles, we have Four of Swords, which is the non-action, which is the current, the divine masculine and the feminine. Many of them are in physical distance or not in communication with the divine masculine. So let's see current energies of the divine feminine. So the current energies, the divine feminine is really working hard on herself and her connection. She is waiting over some kind of clarity over the deception. So I also feel like some divine feminines are also working on things that they have been running away from. It could be exercising, it could be change of some kind of habit, it could be starting over something new. So divine feminines are working through themselves. They know that this connection is there, but they're not focused too much on that connection, even though deep in their heart they feel that pull. But in the physical world they are doing really great. So let's see her feelings towards her divine masculine. So she knows that the invitation or the cup of love will be offered to the divine feminine. She knows that he is gonna come forward, but again somewhere she's swinging between the love and the doubts. So she does have that fear of what's gonna happen next, and she feels like she's trapped between the cycles and nothing is moving forward. So she's detaching from the outcome, and she's focusing on her power. She's focusing on strengthening her skills, her creating a lot of abundance to herself, and she's just being her at this point in time, and completely detaching from the masculine and the connection. Even though she feels that pull, she's also focused on self-love and self-healing at this point in time. So let's see what is shifting for the divine feminines. So we've got 5 pentacles, the hermit and the hanged man. So for the divine feminines, a lot of challenges are there in her current life. So she is coming out of these challenges through going inwards for all the answers, which is leading to gain some kind of clarity and change in perception. So we have got Ace of Swords, which just some kind of clarity is coming in for the divine feminines through inwards, not from outside. It's through inwards, be it about the journey, be it about herself, be it about anything. She's shifting her focus from outside towards inside, which is giving her some clarity. So now let's see the current energies between the divine couples. So we've got completion and sorrow. So both the divine masculine and the feminine are completing the cycle of the sorrow, cycle of fear, cycle of not being themselves. So they are completing this cycle of sorrow and coming towards they're starting over a new chapter. What's opposite of sorrow? Opposite of sorrow is happiness. So they're completing this cycle and moving forward towards each other. So let's see their current feeling. So the connecting feeling for both of them is that they're receiving a lot of guidance at this point in time about their journey. I feel like their higher selves, both their higher self are helping each other to understand this journey, to push each other towards becoming their true self, and both of them are having patience. Where did we see this Son of Pentacle card? We saw in the current energy of the divine masculine. So both of them are being really patient at this point in time. If you see here, the divine masculine is birthing this plant over here. So he's taking care of this plant over here. And if you see here, the divine feminine is taking care of the baby inside her. She's nurturing. Here he is nurturing. So both of them are balancing those energies and nurturing both of them. um in the physical world, it feels more like the divine masculine is nurturing himself, and energetically it feels like the divine feminine nurturing. So let's see what is shifting for both of them. We've got the transformation card. How beautiful. So both of them are transforming and shifting their energy to the desired outcome. They are focused more on their growth. And look at these, you know, the fire and the water over here. So look at this person, he's going through death and rebirth and raising the phoenixes here. So they're raising from the ashes, and they're connected eternally. So they can feel that, the transformation occurring. So what is shifting for both of them? It's the transformation of being the unhealed masculine and feminine to healing their wounds and becoming ready for each other, reaching this inner union, so they are ready for the physical union. So the transformation is occurring in all areas of their life. So let's see what guidance the divine masculine has from the universe. So for the divine masculine, we have the universe is on your side. So for those divine masculines who are feeling lonely, who are questioning things, the universe is on your side. So you have all the support from your spirit team, spirit babies at this point in time. Let's see what guidance the divine feminines has from the universe. You have a gift for creating magic. Use it well. So it goes well with the message that we got, that the divine feminines are working on creating the desired life they want. So divine feminines, that's the gift for you from the universe. So let's see the guidance for their connection. It's remind yourself to smile. So even though both of you are going through intense journey, intense challenges at this point in time, remind yourself to smile. It's both the divine masculine and feminine. So it's more about creating your own happiness and building a strong foundation for yourself. So let's see what messages the divine masculine has for his feminine. It's, I have immense respect for you, and I've always dreamt of a future with you, but my fake world keeps me away. So the divine masculine has immense respect for his feminine, for holding that space for him and letting him grow. And he is dreaming about the future, so we know why. So it does make sense why he's not moving or taking that action to his feminine, because his fake world is keeping away. So this tree is all about the 3D world. So he is trying to, let the problems or challenges settle, so he can take this action towards you. So this does make a lot of sense. So let's see what messages the divine feminine has for the masculine. I regret how I left things the last time we crossed paths. The karmics around me are just a distraction. So the divine feminines, you could be getting a lot of messages from your exes or someone from your past. Know that that's a distraction sent to you. I think I did channel about this on my page as well. So stay away from them. And so the feminines do have some kind of regret. So it's okay, feminines. You might have been rude to your counterpart the last time you crossed path or the last time you had communication. It's okay, you had emotions, that's fine. So get away from these guilt, regrets, and know that whatever was meant to happen, it did happen. So I hope this reading really helped you. It was a short reading. And thank you so much for watching. If you like this, if this reading resonated, please like this video and share this video with the fellow twin flames or the higher level soulmates that you feel are on this journey. Bye bye, we'll catch you all soon.